Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Letterbox Podcast. I'm Lucy, and this is a space where people share the letters they hold in the deepest parts of their hearts. These are real stories shared with extraordinary vulnerability in the hope that someone listening might feel a little less alone. If these letters have ever moved you, I would love your support. Please follow the Letterbox Podcast wherever you are listening today, and then share an episode with someone who you think might need to hear it. Every follow and every share helps these stories reach the people who need to hear them the most. Today's letter comes from the lovely Sarah. She lives with her husband Mike and their cockapoo Sage. Sarah reached out and incredibly bravely wanted to share her journey to parenthood with the podcast. She explains this journey can be long, heartbreaking, and deserves so much more sensitivity than it's often given. By sharing her experience of pregnancy loss, she hopes that anyone walking a similar path knows they are not alone. Before I read today's letter, I just want to say that if you are listening and this letter resonates with you, please listen gently. I hope you find some comfort in this letter. But I also completely understand if this one is too difficult to listen to right now. Thank you again to Sarah for being so vulnerable in sharing her letter. So together, let's read. To our spirit, baby. We found out at 3 weeks you were going to be part of our lives. A start of a beautiful new chapter of being first-time parents. The sheer excitement, love, and gratitude. We felt instantly our lives were going to change for the better. I shared the special news with close family. I could no longer hide your presence from the world. You were so loved already. I knew from my intuition you already existed, and I began to notice the small changes in my body. I've never experienced thirst in all my life, and the craving and the taste of fruit was unreal. We imagined our first Christmas with you, being surrounded by family and your little cousins. You were due in November 2026. Our first baby. I will never forget the day it all happened, when I knew I had lost you. At our first scan, it should have been filled with happiness and excitement. Instead, it was confirmed to us you no longer existed in this world. I felt empty. It never really hit me at that moment. I guess that's the strange thing about grief. It comes and it goes in the least expected ways. The aftermath of losing you was filled with hospital appointments focusing on the physical aspects of my body, without the time to process the grief of losing you and the life we had planned as a family of 3. 7 whole weeks I carried you and loved you with every ounce of my being. I have never wanted your existence to just be a phrase used. Miscarriage or pregnancy loss. To us both, you will always be our first baby and not just a timeline on a screen. I am grateful for the lessons you have given me. You taught me I have so much love to give. How much I want to become a mother, to be kinder to myself. Your father has shown me unwavering love and support. This journey has been difficult for him too. Sage Our cockapoo has been by my side, giving me a sense of purpose, love, and reminding me of the simple joys in life. To move forward. I want you to know that we will continue to talk about you. I know you would want me to share my story, to help women and men to feel less alone in this journey. I often wonder what you would be like. Every month that gets closer to November is a heavy realization that you would have entered this world soon, in many ways. Writing this letter has been a mixture of healing and tears. To us, you were very real. And every year I will think about you. For now, I will live in hope. The hope to become the mother I wish I could have been for you in this lifetime. All my love. Your mother. Wow, Sarah. Thank you. I don't know if you can tell when you're listening, but I have tears in my eyes. This is the thing about this podcast is it's very, very real and it's incredibly moving. Not only are the stories that people are sharing so emotional, it is such an honor that you've chosen me to be the one to share these. Your letter reminds us that love begins long before we ever hold someone in our arms, and that grief is simply love looking for somewhere to go. If today's letter resonated with you, or you know someone who might find comfort in Sarah's words, please share this episode with them. And if you haven't already, I'd love for you to follow the Letterbox Podcast. I've said it before, but every follow, every share, every listen helps these incredibly brave letters reach the people they're meant to find. And these letters really are meant to be heard. If you're carrying a letter of your own, perhaps one you've never sent or never thought anyone would ever read, I'd love to hear from you. Your story could be the one that helps someone else feel seen. Until next time, thank you again for opening another letter with us. And Sarah, Mike, and Sage, we are all sending you so much love and so much hope.